What is one thing you don't mind paying more for? My wife and I were on a road trip, and after hours of driving, we stopped at a gas station to stretch our legs. While I was inside grabbing some snacks, I noticed a man in his 40s standing by the counter. He was holding a small stuffed bear and a single red rose. He looked at the cashier and asked, "How much for these?" The cashier replied, "That'll be $8.50. The man then reached into his pocket and pulled out a handful of coins. He started counting them, but I could tell he didn't have enough. He looked up at the cashier and said, "I only have $5. Can I just take the bear?" The cashier nodded, and the man handed over his coins. As he turned to leave, I couldn't help but feel a pang of sympathy. I reached into my wallet and pulled out a $10 bill. I walked over to the man and said, "Hey, let me get that for you." He looked at me, surprised, and said, "Really? You don't have to do that." I smiled and said, "It's okay, I insist." I handed the cashier the $10 bill, and the man took the rose. He looked at me with tears in his eyes and said, "Thank you. My daughter is in the hospital, and I wanted to get her something special." I nodded, feeling a lump in my throat. As the man left the store, I couldn't help but think about how such a small gesture could mean so much to someone.